Hi, it's Sue here with another edition of Inspired Messages Monday, and this is the November edition. It is the 4th of November, so we are rushing ahead, aren't we, towards Christmas. Now, the messages are all about change, and I'm sure you can feel it, because obviously we've got problems all around the world, and here in the UK we've got this problem with whether we're leaving Europe or not. But I think it's more than that. There, in the heavens, obviously there are lots of changes, and as above, so below. And a few months ago, Uranus moved into the sign of Taurus. And Uranus is the agent for change. And it stays in the sign for about 7 years, so it's a completely different energy. And Taurus is about the land and the world and the earth as we know it, really. So there are definite things going on, and I'm sure if you've read my newsletter, you know about the 5G, and that there have been no safety studies done on it, and all around the world there are many people actually campaigning against 5G, and there are 247 EMF scientists who've done over 2,000 articles written in journals about it, and that's been sent to the UN, and the UN aren't taking any notice. So we really are kind of going through this massive change shift with technology, because they want smart cities. And so everything has to run on 5G, but the 5G actually isn't safe, and it's a different kind of energy to 3 and 4G, or 2, 3 and 4G, because it's going to be a pulsed kind of energy that's going like that, and therefore we have to have mass outside our houses every 100 meters, and lots of people are saying we don't want that because it's not been tested. It's been looked at by these scientists, but no government has actually instructed anybody to look at it, and the telecom just want to put it in. And so I'm saying to you, please look at this. If you can do anything about getting the word out there, then that is absolutely fantastic. And I actually went to my local council this week to tell them, to ask them a couple of questions, and that's the first thing that I've done, and sent a letter to the newspaper. That's in the newspaper this week. So there will be a lot more that I will be campaigning about, which is why I'm sharing it with you. But we have to be positive, and my whole newsletter actually is about being positive. So we have to be positive in the effect that we will turn this around and we will be okay as a planet, So I want you to be positive about it, even though this is going on in the background. So it is about this disruption, this change, and about us doing our bit. And also, if we're going to do that, shining our light on the world, we have to do it with love and not aggression. And lots of people go in aggressively, and then it doesn't work. So I'm saying, come to it, with love. And appeal to, if you get a chance to speak to the counsellors, it's going to affect their family. So come to it from, a non-aggressive stance, and be, gentle about it, and try and find a middle ground. So that being said, I need you to keep calm whilst all this is going on, which I know is not easy. And so let's look at the astrology. So we start today. We have a waxing half moon. That's Monday, and anything that you did on the new moon, which was the 21st, can actually be worked on, because obviously the goals are for 28 days, and when you get to the first quarter, it's a time of putting more energy into it and watering your goals, and hopefully then they'll come up and amount to something. So on Tuesday, tomorrow the 5th, Mars is going to make a square aspect to Pluto. Now, this is not an easy day, really, and thank goodness it's only for a day. It's a difficult energy where maybe people around you are pushing your buttons and trying to manipulate you. So if that is happening, just step back from it. Remember, it's only for today. But also, tomorrow, we're going to have Venus making a difficult aspect to Uranus. So that can cause trouble in relationships, because Venus is relationships, but it also rules finances. So, it can be that we're going to have disruption in finances personally, or we might see that on the world stage. But look out for that on Tuesday. And then we jump to Thursday, the 7th, and the sun will be at 15 degrees Scorpio, which is the astrology part of Samhain, which is connected to Halloween. And so it's a time really when we honour our ancestors, and a time as the nights get shorter that we think about our own life, our own mortality, and what we're doing with our life, and are we happy with what we're doing. And so think about that. As I say, that will be on Thursday. And Friday, we've got a nice aspect with the sun and Saturn. And so this is going to give you the ability to do things well by planning and structure. However, also on that day, on the Friday the 8th, the sun is also making a trine to Neptune. A trine is a good energy, that's fine. But it's very different really to the Saturn. Saturn is structure and doing things right. And Neptune is kind of I don't know where I am, it can actually make you very sensitive to what's going on, sensitive to people's moods maybe. But your intuition should be good, and use it for creative visualization, for creating your goals in your mind's eye, and also dreams. Write those down if you get any dreams. Creativity would be good with that aspect as well. Saturday the 9th, we've got Saturn sextile Neptune. So very different energies together, but they are making a sextile. So it's a day for being in harmony with the rhythms of nature, and maybe a day for getting involved in spiritual practice. And that might be just doing some gardening, and connecting to the earth energies, because that's what Saturn is. And then on Sunday, we've got Mercury sextiling Pluto, and that aids with analytical, critical thinking. It gives you a mind that's quite probing. It also gives you good powers of observation, and you don't miss anything, not a thing. And then Monday the 11th of November, the sun will conjunct Mercury. So this is another day when you can make yourself understood, a day when you can communicate and people get what you're actually saying and you get what they're saying. So it's a two-way thing. And actually it's a great day for ideas as well. So if you have any ideas on Monday the 11th, drop them down and write them down really, because they might well be good and come to fruition. So on Tuesday the 12th, Mars is going to sextile Jupiter. So this is a day for fighting for high ideals and extensive goals in an optimistic way. And also, we're going to have the full moon in Taurus on that night. So it's good for completing a long-term goal. And the full moon makes a positive aspect actually to Pluto. And Pluto is about transformation. So with this full moon, it does seem to be about completion and success, because you've got the Jupiter and Mars aspect as well. And so then we go to on the Wednesday the 13th, we've got a Mercury sextile Saturn, ability to think in a clear, logical, clever, tactical way. And it really gives you the need to strive for the truth. You want to know the truth of the matter. And also on that day, the sun is sextile Pluto. Again, powerful energies and a strong interest in the deeper side of life, and also good for research, finding out about stuff, And so, you know, that it's really good for that. Any Sun Pluto aspect is going to be good for that. And also, so on that day, we've got the Mercury trining Neptune, and that gives you a great intuition again for future developments. And then on Thursday the 14th, we've got Venus square Neptune, and that's going to really, because it's a square, you need to watch out for deception connected to relationships and financial issues. You need to double check everything that's said, everything that's put down. Don't take anything at face value. Okay, and Saturday the 16th, the moon is in Cancer, and it'll be there all weekend till 10 o'clock, actually 10 p.m. on Sunday evening. So Cancer is connected to home and family, so this is great because it is the weekend, and it means that your home and family will be emotionally uppermost in your mind, so caring, sharing, nurturing, all that kind of thing for the weekend. And then on Sunday, look out for a meteor shower in the night sky on Sunday, the 17th in the evening, and hopefully the night sky will be clear. And the affirmation this week is short and sweet, but it goes with my messages. And so hand on heart every morning until we come back and say, I am an agent for positive change. I am an agent for positive change. Okay, so in the meantime, you know where I am. I do give £10 off my chart readings, so instead of £95, £85 for anybody who's a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. And don't forget my astrology courses. Tell your friends. The link is on my newsletter. And yes, and my life purpose reveal course as well. So have a great month, and I will see you at the beginning of December. So bye for now. Bye bye.